League winners in every round right now on Fantasy Football Today in 5. What is up, everybody? If you're not drafting league winners in rounds 1 and 2, then you probably need to look at different rankings. So we'll start with round 3. I'm Adam Azer with Jamey Eisenberg using CBS ADP. Jamey, who are the league winners in round 3?
Well, you didn't give the out that you gave on the full-length podcast. So Justin Jefferson and Darren Waller are league winners in round 3. Man, that's easy. AJ Brown too. Let's go with those 3.
Those are the first 3 in round 3. After that, it's a little bit.
It's Keenan Allen and Allen Robinson. Those guys have league winning upside based on what they should be able to do in PPR. Hopefully, it's the same in non-PPR, but more so in PPR. I hope DeAndre Swift and J.K. Dobbins and David Montgomery have the same league winning upside as well. Montgomery did it last year, but I think the path to those 3 guys doing it is going to be a little bit tougher to navigate. So I don't know if those are necessarily league winners, barring some, certain circumstances happening.
Okay, how about round 4?
So round 4 is where the fun starts. You have, I think 3 receivers also that fall into that category: Terry McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb, and Robert Woods. Those are the first 3 receivers in this round based on ADP. Darrell Henderson is the last player in this round. He is the last running back in this round. I think based on what his opportunity is, we were drafting Cam Akers as a borderline first-round pick. Darrell Henderson was, as a fantasy option last year, was almost just as good as Cam Akers at different points in the season when they got their chance. So Henderson, I think, qualifies as well.
Okay, and we'll go on to round 5 now, and a lot of still very good wide receivers on the board. Who stands out in round 5 as a league winner?
I think it's tricky to look at the tight ends and say that they're necessarily should be going in this spot, but if they hit Mark Andrews and Kyle Pitts, they could clearly be league winners because of what they should be able to do at that position. The other guy that stands out, 2 other guys that stand out to me in this round, Tyler Lockett, if he can stay consistent, because we've seen a lot of league winning moments for him, and then Myles Gaskin based on what he did last year and what he looked like in the second preseason game against the Falcons.
In round 6,
the other guy, I guess one more is Kareem Hunt if something happens to Nick Chubb.
In round 6, we have a frustrating round. We've got so much talent, but not ideal situations. Guys like Ayuk and Higgins and Jamar Chase and the Steelers wide receivers, etc. Do we have league winners in this round?
You do, I think, in injury-related situations. Ayuk showed you that last year when Kittle was banged up and Debo was banged up. If one of the Steelers guys goes down, I think the other 2 could still be good. But obviously, if 2 of them go down, same thing with the Bengals guys. It's just they're so in such crowded situations. But this is a fantastic round to draft in. Raheem Mostert, if Trey Sermon doesn't become a thing, could be a league winner. Javonte Williams, if Melvin Gordon gets hurt, could be a league winner. James Robinson, if Travis Etienne is not there, as we saw last year, could be a league winner. So there's lots of upside, but a lot of crowded situations.
All right, let's go over to round 6, and there Michael Thomas right now is in this round. I don't know where he'll end up, but this is actually round 7. I'm sorry, not round 6. But his ADP is falling, but he's at 77, so he stands out. Anybody else look like a league winner in round 7?
Yeah, Thomas might be the biggest definition of league winner based on cost right now. So it's just amazing what you can get from him, especially if he does play, 9-10 games in the second half of the season, or the latter half of the season, depending on how long he's out. Damian Harris, I think, is a good option in non-PPR, maybe in PPR as well if the touchdowns, rack up. But he seems to be the lead guy for the Patriots. I think Michael Carter still, was the hopefully lead running back for the Jets. But then again, we get to some crowded receiving situations with guys that still have plenty of upside. Jerry Jeudy is probably my favorite pick in this round because he's the last pick in this round. But, Cortland Sutton is coming back. Noah Fant is still there. And I don't think as much as maybe Teddy Bridgewater or even a better Drew Lock is an upgrade over the quarterbacks last year, it's still not great quarterback play. Like, this is where you would love to see Aaron Rodgers go to Denver and unlock the potential of those guys.
Okay, let's move on to our next round. We are into round 8. There are some DSTs coming off the board. We're not going to call them league winners, but do you like anyone here? And this will be our last round on FFT in 5.
Jalen Hurts, for what he does at the quarterback spot, the 12th quarterback off the board, this is probably in the range of when he will go anyway. So it's good to see the ADP sort of matching up with at least our drafts around 100th overall. Trey Sermon, if something happens to Raheem Mostert, I think could be a league winner. And then Brandon Cooks, look, we just don't know exactly what the quarterback situation is going to be for Houston. Clearly, it's not trending to be Deshaun Watson based on all indications. But if Watson does get cleared and is able to play, Brandon Cooks is a steal at 102. His ADP is 102, but he's the 96th player off the board. So Devontae Smith as well, if he's legit and as good as advertised coming off of his college career and his final season in Alabama, that's league winning type of potential.
We got more for you on the full-length episode. Thanks to Jamey. I'm Adam. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Fantasy Football Today.